we end one episode fusing personas, and now we're back to fusing personas again.
Yeah, for all you know, we're in the same place. But no, we're not. We have some new stuff. So what's Balrog?
Balrog, the Emperor, strength-based. Strength-based with lightning attribute.
Okay, and it wants
Mother Harlot, which we want to keep Mother Harlot. Suzaku, Rongda, and Seiryu. That's a good one.
Am I okay with getting rid of Suzaku?
I mean, considering that Suzaku is at level 55 and you're at level 65, yeah, I think we can get rid of Suzaku.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, give this guy...
What base are we? Strength-based.
Yeah,
okay.
So, like, I would say still give this guy some support stuff, like, you know, Meteorama and Same Rekarm. Masuku Kaja would also be good, because he's also going to get Maraku Kaja.
Or do we want Energy Shower for curing status ailments?
We have items for that.
Yeah. We have a lot of items for that, yeah, that's true.
So either High Counter or Masuku Kaja.
I'm going to go with High Counter because its strength is so high.
I can agree with that. So, yeah. While this fusion is going on, hi everyone!
Hey, I'm the Comic Foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion.
And I did my side quest this time, so we have some more personas that we built up, and one thing that I'm very excited about.
Actually, he's like a
food dog.
He's like a Chinese lion.
Yeah.
Cool.
One thing I'm very excited about is, so I've been complaining about how it was hard to maintain SP. Not really complaining, but just noticing the game getting harder.
Yeah.
Rise leveled up to a point that now all of my characters regain a little bit of SP after every encounter.
Oh, yep,
so that's a huge quality of life improvement.
Very much so. Mind if I check something real quick?
Yeah.
I want to look at something. If we go to normal...
It'll be so much faster if Oscar controls it.
Okay. Because, like, I want to see if there's anything we can do with Pixie. And, like, just, you know, not have to deal with her.
We could just fuse her now into something else and then... Yeah, it'd be nice if it was something like Pale Rider. I don't think we ever had Pale Rider.
Pale Rider of the Jester. I guess, like, we can go ahead and make that fusion.
And then we can just fuse it again with something, but we'll...
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and...
We're filling the compendium.
Yeah, we don't mind getting rid of Mither and Gabriel, right?
No, they're expendable.
Alright, let me check something one more time, though. Like, either Pale Rider, or if we do a double, we can either get Rakshasa or Power. Yeah, let's go with Pale Rider.
Sounds good.
Alright, so,
I'm surprised I never got Pale Rider before. Did.
Yeah, we've never gotten Pale Rider? Like, at all?
I think we've talked about making him a bunch of times and never did.
Yeah, maybe. Especially because now we got White Rider.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, no, we got White Rider, who is, like, basically the upgraded version of Pale Rider.
Okay. So, and because we're going to be getting more SP now after battles, I can be a little bit more liberal with using almighty attacks, especially on gold hands.
Alright, so I'm curious. So, I think Mother Harlot, Ananta, Hariti, and Barang we can keep. But I'm curious about this. White Rider with Pale Rider makes Seiryu.
Yeah. Nah. No, I think let's just hold on to Pale Rider and fuse it with something else later.
I can agree with that. Although with Pale Rider, one more I want to check. Yeah, nothing that really gives any significant improvement. I was looking at Ananta, but White Rider and Ananta, however, makes Nebidos.
Check the stats on the two of them.
Okay, so White Rider has the Mudo and Hama spells, along with Mataru Kaja and Agidine. Nanta is one of our main ones. It's very high magic and high strength base, very offensive with a lot of really, really good offensive spells. And if we fuse Ananta with White Rider, we get Nebidos, who is super high magic.
Okay. No, I think we should do that.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, and make sure you give it the almighty attack.
Also, look at its attributes. Repels fire, strong against wind, nullifies darkness, weak only against lightning and light.
And dude, it's going to learn Mind Charge, so we could do Mind Charge, then Megiddo Laon.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Nebidos.
Yeah.
I think, what mythology is Nebidos?
I'm gonna look it up while you're doing the actual decision making.
Okay,
here.
so we got Mamudon, We got Agidine, so we got fire. We got Deikaja. Deikaja, I believe, nullifies bonuses on the enemy, so that's good. So yeah, let's go with Megidolon. We gotta do this. Auto Masukukaja. We'll give her... Do you want to give her Bufudine or Mabufula?
So the Neburos comes from the Grimoire.
The Grimoire?
Yeah, by
really?
Goethe.
Ooh, yep. Okay.
Okay, sorry, what was the question?
Mabufula for medium ice to all foes or Bufudine? I say we go with Bufudine.
Bufudine.
And finally, for a little bit of overall support, I think we should go either Mataru Kaja or Maraku Kaja.
Let's go with Maraku Kaja because I use Mataru Kaja with Teddy a lot, and I know Teddy's not always there, but that's like one of Teddy's things.
Yeah, and Maraku Kaja, the survivability is just good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't screw up. We're also getting like level 7 rank on this one, so there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh. I'm getting a Dia de los Muertos vibe from this persona.
Yeah. I guess a lot of times Neburos appears to have, in like the Grimoire, they're described to have like 3 dog heads instead of a regular head, and like, you know, they never design these personas to look exactly like what they're based off of. Instead, they like come up with kind of clever ways to like get the same feeling.
Now here's the thing: we can get Mudo boost. She's got Mamudon,
okay,
which is a median chance to kill all foes. If we find a monster that's weak to darkness, that's an instant kill, and the Mudo boost will increase the chance on any other foes that get caught in the crossfire.
See, I don't usually use Mudo on things that I'm not sure about dying to darkness, but...
Yeah, but if there happens to be a monster in the group that is weak to dark,
yeah,
Mudo boost will also increase the chance of all the other monsters that we have to deal with.
Oh, because it's
also getting caught, because Mamudon is a target all spell.
Okay, would you want to drop Degaja, maybe?
I wouldn't mind dropping Deikaja. We can deal with enemy stack boosts.
Yeah.
Especially because, like...
Ooh, and it has no light. It's gonna learn no light soon.
Yeah. Especially because later down the line, which is also good, by the way, because it's weak to light.
Yeah.
Later down the line, if we can... if we can get a persona with Debilitate, that is super good.
Okay.
Debilitate is easily, like, the best debuff spell in the game. It basically just decreases all stats.
Cool. So... let's head over to Heaven. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do anyway. Okay, we're gonna leave here in a second, but first let's change our party because we have to fight the monster at the end of Naoto's dungeon.
Oh yeah, we never did that.
Yeah, the new monster showed up there, and we're ready. We're in the room right before it now.
All right then, pick your party.
So let me check my status here. Look, Chie needs to catch up.
Let's have Yosuke, Chie, and Naoto.
Sounds good. So, do I need to talk to them first?
I don't think you need to. Like, you can replace them as you go.
Add to party. Okay. Add to party.
Yep, there you go. Switch someone out. And
Yosuke.
Yep, Yosuke. Switch him out for Kanji.
Okay. I've been saving putting Kanji and Naoto together because I know they have a team attack.
Yes, they do. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah. So
yeah, like let's say we bring Kanji with us with Naoto into heaven once we get that going.
Okay. And look, I made a lot of money, so
nice.
I also got all the items for pending side quests.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I need to talk to Naoto here. Go to the laboratory. Because apparently this is going to get a pretty good weapon for Naoto.
Mm-hmm, as with everyone else. I think the only one that we didn't keep was Yukiko's with the Suzaku Feather, because we just got, like, a better one eventually.
Yeah, and that is, I mean, that's a great item early game when you get it. But...
yeah, but eventually, like, it gets outclassed. Yosuke as well, actually, now that I think about it.
Let's go. Alright, it's one of these,
yeah, it's one of those tanks.
One of these carousel tanks.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work.
Jesus!
Okay, alright. Alright. Okay,
Diadema.
I'm grateful.
Alright, so darkness won't work. I highly doubt light's gonna work, so...
yeah.
let's try Agidyne. We don't
yeah,
have fire with
'cause-
anyone else.
Yeah, Yosuke can try wind.
It's quite tenacious.
Then we're gonna try a
Bufula?
Bufula. I don't know if this guy's gonna be weak to anything.
Couldn't quite beat
Well,
it.
we're gonna give it a shot anyway.
I want to find a single target lightning.
Yeah,
Oh, you have... Harlot has Zeodyne.
Oh, it's the Mother Harlot has Zeodyne?
Yeah.
There you go. Go for it. Zeodyne. After this little test with the elements, try some,
Good move.
do some, boosts with, your support spells.
Yeah.
Okay, try Garudyne. That's the only one we haven't even tried yet.
Oh,
It's weak to wind!
There we
Okay!
go.
I am glad we brought Yosuke!
Is everyone ready? Get
So
set.
Naoto can also do wind spells.
That's true.
For a while, though, I didn't have any wind spells on comic. So we were depending on other characters to do that. That's good. 'Cause
Yeah, Garudyne.
Enemy down.
I like, though, that, like, once you find a weakness in a boss, it's not like the boss fight is over. Like, these aren't like Mega Man bosses or like Pokemon-type weaknesses where you can just end them easily.
Yeah.
They still put up some resistance.
Yeah, let's just go with basic attacks for now with, Chie. Unless you want to go with Black Spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna black spot him.
Nice!
Yeah, Chie has like crazy good critical chance now.
Yeah, because, like, she has a couple of skills that apply to that, doesn't she?
Yeah, and I think her weapon might be plus critical as well.
That's also true.
Senpai's been poisoned.
Alright, go
Can
to
someone
skill.
cure him?
Masaku Kaja. Mother Harlot is so cool.
Yeah, that's my current favorite.
Mind Charge. Alright, I say go with a Diadema on Naoto again.
Yeah.
Just to get her into the safe zone.
I'm grateful.
And we're going to bully you with wind a little bit here.
Enemy down. Understood. Places everyone. And action.
I love how, like, once you find a strategy, like, it's like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
But again, like you said, it's not over.
So, some of the real bosses, like, kind of change their own strategies as they go, though.
Couldn't quite beat it. Senpai's
Go
been
for
poisoned.
Masaku
Can
Kaja
someone
again.
cure him?
Extend the duration.
I don't think that actually extends the duration. People have been saying that just sets it back to its original duration.
Ah, okay.
So, I mean, there's still...
Then in that
You
case,
can do that, but it's not...
okay, then in that case, go to Persona. Go to, not Hariti. Yes, go back. Balrog, Maraku Kaja. Increase everyone's defenses.
Yeah, that does sound good. Burp. Burp, burp, burp.
Rebellion!
Oh, increasing crit rate.
Okay, that might be potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
Enemy down.
Should we show him who's boss? We're not gonna?
No.
Ah, you're going for the, you're going for all-out cancels then. Ah, good call, good call.
Yeah.
Counting on you. Persona!
Thank you.
In that case,
This will still do more damage.
I have an idea. Go with Tetrakarn.
Is Tetrakarn magic or...
Barrier that
physical?
inflicts 1 physical damage once. Virus Wave is physical.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna protect the general here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Persona. Someone finish
Dude,
him.
nice.
Senpai, looking good.
Alright, no holds barred. Go with, yeah, go to Persona. What do we got? Go with someone with high damage.
I mean, Balrog's got high damage.
Yeah, but we can also go with...
You're only weak to light and wind, but I don't think they have light or wind.
They don't. Virus Wave is physical. Basically, like, go with someone with good physical defenses. Does anyone that resist physical
No.
in this group of personas?
No. You have high counter though.
Yeah, go with Barong.
Okay.
Yeah, stick with Barong and go for an attack. Sorry.
No, you're all good.
I just ate lunch.
It got
I just ate breakfast.
Oh, Maziodyne!
Ooh, nice move,
Okay, so that was your
Senpai.
mind charge. move.
Yeah.
So,
That also is Yosuke's weakness, so keep that in mind.
yeah.
Enemy down.
Go for it.
All right.
It's showtime.
I
Are
think
you
what we
ready?
can do
Guys
is
better
go
keep
no
up.
holds barred with everyone else.
And
Switch,
Mediorama.
switch to a healing persona with you and go for a Mediorama.
Okay.
Read my mind.
This has been a fun game to learn because there's so much jargon at first. If you go back to the first few episodes, I'm like, what are the names of these spells? What is going on? So it's really cool to be like talking straps with Oscar now and just be like, the Mediorama? Yeah, into the Same Arm? Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. Ooh.
Chie.
Down.
Amazing.
I would have gone with the black spot, but that works just fine.
Yeah, I did.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
I was getting a little worried about her health, so.
Action. All right, let's do this. Yeah, go, go, go.
Yeah, like if we had Kanji with us, then maybe we could have done the whole, you know, cruel attack combo.
Yeah, we can do the cruel attack.
But no, this works out just fine. Yeah, cruel attack and like other similar moves like that is what you want to use when you
Power charge.
he's going to use a physical attack.
Okay, then I might Tetrakarn
Tetrakarn
somebody.
Yosuke.
Yeah.
Chie can take it.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know. Who has higher defenses, Yosuke or Chie? Yosuke has more health. Or that could just be the
Yeah,
meter.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure who has more defenses, either Chie or Yosuke.
Let's go. Enemy down.
I see. Then I leave it to you.
Ah, good call, good call. I didn't even consider that.
Yeah. And now
Yeah,
we'll do
just go with black spot.
because we got some health now.
Yikes. Chie senpai, looking good.
You gotta love it.
Chie's insane.
Okay, so I want skill.
Yeah, good call. Man, like, I've gotten to the point where I'm not really needed anymore. You're getting these.
No, I mean
It's going
I
to
figured
mind
I figured it out
charge?
because of you. So you got power charge and mind charge sitting
Yeah,
there.
so the
in
next physical and next magical attack will be powered up, no matter what he uses.
Enemy
Okay.
down.
But still, we're doing good here.
Should we show him who's boss?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I was thinking about a Diarama.
that's what I was thinking too. But I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Oh, you know what? Garudyne and then Tetrakarn Chie.
Yeah.
That way she'll be free to use.
Weakness.
Yeah, she should be free to use.
The enemies have fallen.
yeah.
I see.
Mhm.
Then I leave it to you.
Yeah, Tetrakarn Chie, and that way, like, she'll be safe from a physical attack. And if they
Yeah.
use magical, she can take a magical attack.
And even if she can't, we have a Same Arm.
Yeah, go for it. Black spot.
We have a number of contingency plans.
Someone finish it off.
Damn, these critical hits, Chie!
Then how about
Switch to Barong and go for Marakukaja.
for defense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
reset that as well.
Yeah. Do not underestimate the stat up moves in this game.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't like.
God's hand! Perfect!
Oh!
Finish it!
Screw you and the horse you rode in on.
Dude! That was awesome!
Oh man, there's something about getting a perfect counter like that. And my courage went up. Is my courage all the way up yet?
I think your courage is maxed out.
I think it is. Made me feel good though.
Ooh, that was good. Algernon.
Algernon.
Algernon or Algernon?
Algernon, it's a literary reference.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, equipment.
equipment. Sorry, I was having a moment there. I was excited. So we're getting rid of the Peacemaker. We're going for the... Oh, holy crap!
Jesus!
With
Name-
+5 to all stats. +5 to all stats, Oscar.
Oh my god.
You see this? That's none. This is +5 to all
Named
stats.
for an experiment, Name for an experiment in finding happiness.
Yeah, that's from. Is that from
Flowers for
Importance of-
Algernon?
Yeah. Aw. I'm not gonna get into it because then I'll rant for hours. But that's a really appropriate literary reference.
Fun fact also, there is actually a revolver called Algernon's revolver. Specifically, it's referred to in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Neat.
There's a character in that game called Algernon,
Okay.
and the revolver. I don't even know what kind of revolver it is, but it looks like a classic. It's either a single action or a 357 Magnum. I can't tell.
I'll be honest, I never really knew the difference.
I could tell the I would explain the difference, but I don't know if you're interested in guns.
I like learned enough to be able to help with the script,
Uh-huh.
but
That was a good stuff. No, I actually had to add some of my own jargon in there as well, because like you were like
yeah, because I wrote stuff, but you know more about
firearms
than I do.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you want to switch kanji in?
I guess I did, yeah. I was going back and forth because I also want to level up these lower level guys.
Senpai, you look hurt
So-
pretty bad.
Maybe before the final boss, I'll
Okay.
switch to kanji.
Or if these guys are like getting weakened or
Yeah.
whatever, we can like go ahead and switch it up with someone else.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Good hit.
So congratulations on a very successful Weapons Month 5.
Yeah. By the point of this video, yeah. Weapons Month will have been finished, and holy crap, dude, what a ride!
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. We were saying before, I don't think there were any like weak links.
Good, Naoto-kun,
Yeah.
good.
Way to go,
Keep it up.
Naoto.
Speaking of gunslingers, look at that revolver!
Enemy
That's
down.
pretty good.
That's a big
Let
one.
me handle this.
Go for it, Yosuke.
Yosuke Senpai, you look so awesome.
And then you get him back up, okay. Yeah,
You need to thin him out.
I could have seen Naoto for the gunslingers list, but
Try something else.
I do think other characters were better.
Yeah.
But I like Naoto a lot.
Oh yeah.
All the-
Nice.
Move, Yosuke Senpai.
I don't think we tried ice on them yet.
That's true.
Try Mabufu. Mabufu, yeah.
All the characters, all the Weapons Month lists we did this month had like,
Finish it off.
They dodge ice.
Wind won't work, huh?
Ah,
Try
no, I
something
think they
else.
just,
they just happen to
they
dodge
have
it.
dodge ice.
Yeah, they have dodge ice, so they happen to dodge it. So we still don't know if it'll work. Have we tried lightning yet?
That's what yeah.
Yep, Masiodyne. Masiodyne. It's not going to hit the statues, but we're gonna try with the. Oh, it reflects lightning.
It got back up.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Beat it fast.
I don't know what it's weak to, honestly.
Good
Nice
move,
counter,
Naoto-kun.
Chie.
You're on a roll. Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Sukuna Hikona.
I love it when they like announce their
Enemy
personas.
down.
Yeah.
Like that.
Naoto-kun.
All right. When you get a chance, have Yosuke heal up Chie.
Enemy down. Finish him. Naoto-kun.
Oh my gosh.
Naoto-kun
Oh my gosh.
has
So
Naoto!
I couldn't defeat it.
Yeah, get a Diarama on Chie.
Counting on you. Persona.
yeah, so we got Yosuke here as kind of our off healer.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice move,
Ooh,
Yosuke
that was
Senpai.
quite an attack, but we still got it.
Someone finish it off! 3 enemies left. You can win this. Go, Senpai, you rock.
Beautiful.
Nice
That was so cool.
You gonna do the same thing? Yep.
Just a slow, like, movement.
They remind me of like the Harry Potter chess pieces.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Let's just go with basic attacks. I think we can deal with this.
Just
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna do the
Yeah,
the-
Magarala. Good idea. Good idea.
rather than spending all that SP out of Naoto's pocket.
2 enemies down.
Good answer. Ready or not, here we come.
Yeah, Yosuke's got SP to spare, so. All right. Hey, speaking of White Rider.
White Rider.
So we got 3.
Steel card.
I don't mind having our money and then just getting them all.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Very good, very good. Yeah, so all 5 of the Weapons Month lists, though, what was crazy about this month was that all of them had, like, it was really hard to narrow down, actually.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Except for maybe Parasols.
I mean, there were some people I missed on Parasols, too, because, like...
Yeah, but it was, like, one of those situations where it's like Parasols, like, yeah, we had candidates, but
we didn't have as big of a of a pool of candidates, but we still had, like...
Quite a bit.
2 or 3 others that were close to making it.
Yeah.
The big one for me for Parasols was Hat Kid.
Uh-huh.
I do think Hat Kid was the right person to not
have
bring along, but...
Have Yosuke do the wind spell.
Yeah.
I couldn't defeat it.
I still have a feeling those guys are weak to ice.
2 enemies down.
Yeah, but they dodge ice.
Yeah.
It's not going down.
The thing is, dodge ice just merely means that they have a higher chance of dodging it. They aren't guaranteed to dodge it.
Do you think I should try it again?
Try it.
Protect me, Tamale.
Oh,
Boom,
yeah,
baby.
I hit at least one of them.
Yep, it only works sometimes.
Okay.
Nice.
Just what I'd expect, GA-senpai.
Alright, get some healing with you.
Yeah.
Hariti,
maybe-
I believe. Or Barong. Either one works. Go with Hariti. Hariti has a higher magic stat.
Just 2
Yeah, I
left.
want to spend
Come
the
on, this
experience
fight's
around a
not
little bit.
over.
Yeah, Mediarahan.
Here's my baby.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think Mediarahan is a full heal for everyone.
Yep.
I
Phew.
couldn't defeat it.
That's why it's so much SP.
Jiraiya!
Lovely.
And can we almighty kill this one?
This is going a lot smoother than the last episode, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and it feels good getting SP back after every battle.
Uh-huh. So yeah, like, since we're, like, talking about it and we're going through this place, like, let's just, like, do you want to just talk about, like, how the whole thing was with, like, Weapons Month? Like,
Would love to.
yeah, because it's like, so yeah, the first one was Psychics. That was a tough one!
Yeah, that was another one where there were a lot of...
It was less about, like, what candidates would make it, and more, what do we qualify as a Psychic here?
Yeah. You'll see if you watch that list, there's a lot of characters that we were mentioning... I'm gonna skip this fight, we've seen this encounter already.
That one's immune
Alright.
to darkness.
Oh wow, this actually changed it to a Arcana from the last selection. I didn't know it would do that.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Go for the recovery,
Yeah.
go for the chess key, and then change the Arcana. There you go, Persona Endurance up.
Cool.
So anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, we had a lot of, in that script, we had a lot of honorable mentions without, like, calling them honorable mentions, but we, like, tried to name a bunch of other considered characters, like the whole thing about The World Ends With You.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, we've mentioned multiple times, like, you know, Menat, Rose, and Bison. Like,
Yeah.
Street Fighter has 3 psychic fighters in that game, and it's kind of astonishing that that's the case.
Menat and Rose would have been good. Some people were saying that they think of the, like, psycho power in Street Fighter more as being, like, soul-based, but I mean, tomato.
Yeah, but at the same time, that is what Rose's whole thing is, too. Like,
This
it's actually
one's
soul
very
power.
weak against
It's just,
electricity.
the idea was that, like, so Rose came from Bison, because Bison purged out the good aspect of soul power, and so he created psycho power. But that soul power had to go somewhere, so Rose became a thing.
Some thick skin.
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for all, like, at the root of it, M. Bison's, psycho power is still psychic power. It's just dark psycho power. No. I was gonna say, go for Bufala.
I should have just moved through that. Yeah, that was dumb.
Let me.
Oh,
Do
okay.
it!
Thank you, Ultra Trigger.
speaking of characters that were considered, like, but that's getting ahead of myself. But yeah, I will say this, like, spoilers for the countdown for anyone who hasn't watched it yet, but I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you probably watched the countdown
Yeah, we
already.
have basically...
Basically,
I am pretty much in the Venn diagram of your...
Yeah. But it's like, it was kind of cool because we were discussing it and we were talking about, like, who the #1 was going to be. And it's like, like, Ness is a good consideration, but then there's, like, Kumatora. And what about Lucas because of the power creep? And then, like, we were talking about how Paula prays to survive Gygas, and then all of a sudden we had a eureka moment.
Yeah, the way we describe
like,
it in the video was basically what our conversation was.
it was like, oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Okay, so this is lose earned card, so I have to do this first.
That will not get us everything. So what I would suggest is pick one of these that you're fine not getting.
Okay.
So we can still get the shuffle. I would not mind getting rid of that persona.
Okay. So
but
if I do this, I'll lose one of the cards that I...
No. Losing an earned card means the one you up here.
No, that's losing a...
Dealt card.
Yeah.
These are the dealt cards. Up here are the earned cards.
So I want to do this first so that I don't lose anything from up here, right?
Yeah, but then you won't get the sweep.
Won't I still get the sweep?
Yeah, because it'll still be up to 3, and suddenly you got 4 cards.
If I take these 3 first, then I'll be out of tries.
Okay.
Okay, tell me what you want. What should I do? Talk me through it.
Pick that. And,
okay.
And then you
now I
lose the
him.
persona, and now... Oh, we probably wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
Yeah.
Never mind, you're right.
Okay. For a second though, you had me thinking the same way.
Yeah.
So I see what you were thinking.
That was my bad. My math was wrong. God damn it.
What even is math?
It is a man-made concept that that allows us to at least have some semblance of world understanding. Speaking of which, that's basically what Psychic is.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That one's
Well, that was an interesting set of events there.
So this will make me lose a dealt card.
Yeah, so one of the cards down there.
New.
Yeah, deal new cards.
I don't
Deal new
like
cards.
these.
It's fine. I'm fine with having the money. Get the persona mat. Oh, that works too. Yeah, get that first.
Now, am I going to lose a dealt card in the next hand, then?
I don't think so. If that's the case, then I'm gonna laugh. I don't think they carry through like that.
Well, because the change to persona carried through to the next hand.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about before.
Oh, well, we're just gonna have to see that. So, moving on to,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. New encounter
Yeah,
here.
we can talk about this.
Moving on to the next countdown that we did, Shield Wielders. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was... I was saying to Oscar, that was the easiest one, I think, to write.
Uh-huh. Because, shields, for all intents and purposes, are pretty easy to talk about. We didn't even have to talk about too much history about that, because shields are as ancient as the days when cavemen decided to use rocks to protect themselves from, beasts.
Shields and spears are those kinds of weapons that, we pretty much figured out right away. Mm-hmm. And, every culture figured out right away.
Someone finish this one
enemies
off.
left. Don't give up.
That's some thick skin.
Okay, so who is weak to ice? You're weak to
Those
ice.
guys.
You're strong to ice.
And they drain ice. They're weak to fire.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 Buffalas then.
Sounds good. But yeah, so the one highlight for me from top 10 shield wielders was when we were talking about Copper Khan.
Yeah.
And the fact that I had to... Ooh, beautiful. The fact that I had to talk about these, Mayan gods, which, first of all, is, a thing with me, because, Honduras is where Mayans
you
were.
like your Mesoamerican...
And the fact that I had to say these, crazy Mayan god names, Copper Khan, Sipakna, Vukukaki.
That's the one I can't get. It's Vukukaki.
Yeah. It's interesting, but it's I actually kind of like the challenge of, pronouncing these crazy names sometimes. Goodness gracious. But at the same time, it makes scripting a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a lot of cards there. Yeah, see, none of them went away.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take Garuda.
Yeah, go for Garuda. Go for the experience up, I think. And then change one of them to Arcana.
Yeah, see what we get. And if we'd like it...
Go for it. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Go for 3. Okay, no.
Judgment. So get the skill card.
I had a few... Yeah, Shield Wielders was actually really competitive. Because, I mean, there was the whole thing with, like, we were already done with the list, and then we remembered the one from Melty Blood.
Yeah, like, that was another highlight, too, because, like, I was at work, and I was just, like, listening to Bold Ball.
Are you alright, Naoto-kun?
I guess.
I mean, do you want to check it while we're looking? Equipment. It's an accessory.
Oh, was it equipment?
It's an accessory. But, yeah, because I was, like, I was at work, and I was listening to, like, I like to listen to, you know, fighting game commentary, and there was this one... Prevents fear.
That's cool, but now I want the other one back. Yeah.
Yeah, so what I was saying, I was listening to, like, fighting game commentary, and there was this one, like, channel that was doing, Melty Blood, a Melty Blood tournament, and I was like, oh yeah, Reese Beef Strudelberg, or Reese Beef Stridberg is a thing. Oh man, like, that's an inside joke, by the way.
Yeah, you
and it's like, oh my god, how did we forget about this guy? Well, first of all, because it's Melty Blood.
Oscar texts me and says, John, we have a problem. And I'm like, what? And then he just sends me a video and he's like, watch this.
I like to be dramatic. I discovered a new world. I must save people. Yes, only I can.
The voice is getting closer. We're almost there. Hang in there, Senpai.
Yeah, it's getting a little more distorted around here. We should heal Naoto.
Sure.
Yeah, just use a spell. We got Diarahan with
skill.
Yeah, we got Diarahan with Yosuke.
There we go. Yeah, and there were a few that, like, so I originally wanted to be all the characters only use shields.
Yeah.
Tanks.
It's a
But
no-brainer.
I think
I'm
Cassandra and
sure
Shadow
it'll win.
Broker both earned their place there.
Yeah. No, like, oh my god, Joe was so happy when we got to talk about the Shadow Broker.
Yeah.
Mass Effect is his thing.
Someone finish this
Yeah,
one.
that and
Come on, this fight's not over.
Go for a win. Yeah, no, Shield Wielders is, like, kind of just, like, rolled off the page with you guys.
Yeah, there was one I really wanted that just didn't really make the cut, and that was Ragna from Wargroove. But I didn't really fight for her because lining all them up, I was like, yeah, okay. Because the thing about Wargroove, for those of you who watched my Let's Play already know, is that all the generals have the same stats and abilities. So the shield is kind of, for the most part, just aesthetic.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool and it gives her the shield jump.
Going,
Nice
Senpai.
move, Senpai.
So, like, there's enough going there but for her to be, like, close but not top 10.
Like, Cassandra's whole thing, like, yeah, she doesn't use it until Soul Calibur 6, but in Soul Calibur 6, the shield is, like, her whole thing. Down to her super basically playing air hockey with the enemy's face.
Yeah.
It's such a cool super. But, yeah, no, Shields was just fantastic. Like, I was very happy with how that played out. Mech Pilots, you say, was the hardest one to work on.
Yeah, on my end of it, it was from a combination of, like, I had already written 2 in like, quick succession, and next is another, there's just so much, we were even saying in the script, you know, it's not like we haven't played all the, like, standalone mech games.
Yeah, like, we had to delve into some unfamiliar territory for that one.
Yeah, I feel bad that we couldn't really get into, like, Xenogears, but...
Yeah, go for Bufadine.
It wasn't like... You know, if there's something that one of us played a long time ago, or, like, have played a little bit,
Which plays into the next couple of countdowns, mind you.
Yeah, I'm willing to, like, research it to kind of like fill in the gaps in my knowledge, but if it's something that we really don't know anything about, like, we're not going to be able to fake it.
Oh, jeez.
Scapegoat eggplant.
It was one of the items. That would have killed you.
Yeah,
because you have Mother Harlot equipped.
That would have been an insta.
Don't attack it. It will reflect it. That was close, actually. That would have been a game over.
Okay, so now we know to stockpile more eggplants.
Not only that, don't use Mother Harlot against those tanks.
Oh yeah,
because she's weak to light.
Good thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Woo! That was close.
I'm gonna take this first because I don't want to lose any earned cards. I'm gonna take a.
Change one to Arcana.
Yeah, I don't need Origami Man.
Deal new cards. Deal new cards.
Deal new cards. Okay.
Go for the experience up because those guys are a lucrative source of experience. I can imagine. So yeah, once we finish like this conversation, then we can call it an episode.
That sounds great.
So yeah, Parasols, in my opinion, was my personal favorite one to work on because like I had so much fun editing that one.
Yeah.
Like it was really cool to get into some unfamiliar territory. The scripting was on par. Like I had a lot of fun looking into these. Oh, hello.
Turn back!
Stop getting in my way.
Open the door and enter?
Not yet. Let's explore a little bit. But, what was I saying? The thing about Parasols is, like, not only was it, like, a fun one to do because, like, I had to find these, like, cool examples and we were talking about some unique characters and whatnot, but I'm gonna say this, like, I think the highlight of that one was voicing Okuni's segment because, like, yeah, like, when we were like researching Okuni, it's like holy crap! Like this historical figure is actually really badass.
Yeah, I like when researching for these can like teach me something new about the real world.
And that's kind of like the thing with our countdowns. It's like like a lot of the fun with it is relating them to the real world in some way. Good call.
Keep going, senpai.
And then you're weak to wind.
The angry table is weak to wind, yeah. So you have a persona that's weak that has wind power.
Yeah, do
we have a Garu?
Yeah, do we have any?
Not on this one.
We have a Garu. I'm just wondering if we have a Magaru.
We have a Garula with Pale Rider.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring out Pale Rider.
Yeah, probably not. Garadine!
Yeah, we're using our new one, our Garuda.
Why not? But yeah, like, one other thing about Parasols which was interesting
Thank you.
is, yeah, nice. One other thing with, like, Parasol wielders which was interesting is, and I greatly apologize for this one, is we finally had to talk about freaking Senran Kagura, and you were having a bad time!
Yeah, I have a thing with Sengen Kagura. I don't want to come off like I'm calling all their fans bad people, but I have a moral issue with Sengen Kagura. That's not the same thing as saying I have a moral issue with its fans.
Yeah. It's just like, the thing is, like, I enjoy the game, but that's only because, like, the game is fun, but I can totally, like, I'm totally not gonna hide the fact that, yeah, no, this is a thing.
Yeah,
like, come on.
I know you see what I mean, and that's all I ask.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, the game is shameless. The game is absolutely freaking shameless, and that's honestly a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
But it's also a Dynasty Warriors-esque game with a bunch of really, really cool, like over-the-top action, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of my thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it plays well.
Oh, it does. It very much plays well.
Yeah, it's too much like, TNA with characters that I think look too young.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying it's illegal because, Japanese things, but the same kind of stuff I complain about in cutscenes in Persona.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the whole basis of Senran Kagura. Senran
Kagura, yeah.
Chie-senpai's been hit. Hang in there.
Made me so angry I got ambushed.
You're on a roll.
Okay, that hurt a little bit.
No problem. It'll be over in a flash.
But yeah, I would go for a Meteorama, honestly, right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it. Go to Hariti. Or yeah.
Hariti works too.
4 of them. You need to thin them out.
Yep, there you go. It's a good thing we have money for the fox.
Though it was kind of good to finally include Senran Kagura in a list because it's a franchise we've never touched upon before.
Yeah, because like that's the thing. It's like we actually looked at Senran Kagura for a couple of possibilities because like they have a shield wielder, they have gunslinger, 2 gunslingers, they have 2 parasol wielders.
Yeah,
like it's actually kind of astonishing.
Yeah, we had characters from that on the list of candidates for most of the other lists.
2 of the others, shields and gunslingers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up not because like we just had like found examples that were better.
Yeah.
Because the shield wielder like also had a rifle with her, It was like a boomstick, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
And the other two gunslingers, one had like water pistols, the other had like these double gun pistol things.
Yeah.
And
so it's kind of like using 4 guns in 2 hands.
which is cool, but it's like, we just like the other characters better, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Parasol Wielders, we got to talk about Yagyu and Mirai, and it was really cool. And overall, like, just that countdown just went really well, and people were happy when we were talking about Edna. Like, oh my god, like, I was looking at the chat, it's like, Edna, the best thing from Systeria!
Yeah.
Oh, man. And that finally brings us back to Gunslingers. Oh my god, Gunslingers was awesome.
That was the hardest one to nail down, probably.
I imagine.
To like, narrow down.
Not just narrow it down, but also just to write and, like, you know... It was, I think I will say this, though, like, it wasn't necessarily tough because it was, like, you know... It was an objectively difficult topic or anything like that. It was more like, we were just so tired.
Yeah, we were getting tired.
Like, we were slowing down. Like, I'm actually shocked that I got all the countdowns out in a relatively...
close to
a month time frame. And I'm actually... I will say I'm proud of that. The highlight of that countdown for me, however, was the Lucian segment. Oh my god, I had too much fun editing that part.
Yeah.
Because it's like, between the whole thing where, I never said that the guns had to fire bullets, and then, like, the music, and, like, the Lucian appearing, and that little montage of him going through the Death Realm, and it's like, oh my god, this is so badass, and then, literally a minute later, Helsing reference.
One I really liked was the whole Eggman segment.
Oh yeah, in freaking Mech Pilots.
Yeah,
thank you, North, for that one. He voiced Eggman's assistant on that one. Because, like, yeah, that was a great moment. I think that was your idea, right? Or was that Joe's idea?
I wrote to put the reference in there, but you...
Yeah, I just said,
I just said, like, use this reference, and you made it that.
Yeah. No, I had to figure something out with that one, and no, that actually worked out great. It worked out absolutely great.
What do we want for...
So, Mudo boost.
I mean, do we want to drop the Invigorate 1?
Invigorate 1 restores 3 SP. Since we have Risei's whole thing,
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's a thing that we need to get rid of, or...?
Well, do we want Mudo boost, I guess, is the... I don't know if we
I don't
even
think
want
we need.
Mudo
I don't
boost.
think we need Mudo boost, honestly. Because, like, she's got Hamon, she's got Mudon, and I think we can deal with that for the time being. Like, we want to use
I'm only going to be using those when I know
only
it's
when we
gonna
know
kill
it's
somebody.
weak. Only when we know it's weak. That's a thing.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we got this floor pretty much cleared, so we can end it here for now.
I agree. Like, we can start off the next episode in that one room that, like, we gotta open the door. Alrighty.
Alright.
So-
Then, yeah, I'm the Comic Foil.
I'm the Green Scorpion.
And we'll see you next time with whatever's on the other side of the door. It kind of looks like there's more dungeon over there, but I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Alright, see you guys then.